Jigsaw 2 has Eric Matthews looking for his son Daniel, while Daniel and a group of people need to get out of the house trap before they stay in there too long and die from nerve gas. So, the positives on this film. The movie is more engaging than the first one. The first one is intriguing, but it kind of loses its pace. While Saw 2 stays pretty engaging and flows pretty well with the cop plot and the trap plot. And the movie just moves at a pretty fast pace. You get a lot more Jigsaw and John Kramer in the movie. He certainly steals the show. You get more in his philosophy. The conversation of not knowing when you die keeps you from really living is very interesting. One small positive that I also do like is just a line at the beginning of the movie is when Daniel and his dad Eric are talking when he picks him up from the police station, and Daniel says, "I think I should go with Mom, or I should live with Mom," and Eric says, "What'd you say? Say it again!" And then the kid just repeats it. "I think I should," and then he just cuts him off and says, "Well then go!" I always think of that. He just wanted a chance to cut off Daniel. Like, he just wanted him because he didn't have enough time to cut him off, so he made him say it again so that he could actually cut him off. So that's kind of funny. It's kind of weird to have that piece in, but it's just kind of funny, and I like to think about it like that. I like it that Amanda returns in this. She's like the whole balance of the group and make sure everyone plays by the rules. And Xavier as the secondary villain is pretty scary and effective. I kind of like him as the secondary villain, or as the villain in the trap plot. He's very scary. I do also like the traps in the movie. The Venus flytrap in the beginning of the movie is pretty cool. The furnace trap is torturous. The gun door is pretty cool. The needle pit looks downright painful when Amanda gets shoved in there by Xavier. The traps in this movie are very memorable in the movie, and they actually have something to do with the main trap plot of the movie. While the first one, the main trap was just the bathroom trap, while the razor wire trap and the flammable jelly trap were like separate things in flashbacks. And the traps in Saw 2 actually do kind of stand out in the series. This movie also does have a little more gore than the first one, but it doesn't go overboard. Like, Gus getting shot in the eye is kind of gory, Jonas getting hit in the back of the head with a bat, and Xavier has his throat slit. It's gory, but it's not overkill. And my final positive is the twists are pretty good in this movie. I'm not going to say it's better than the first one. I kind of like the first one a little bit better just because of that surprise factor, but the twists in this movie are pretty good. The first twist is Amanda being an apprentice to John is cool and interesting. And then the main twist being the fact that the entire game was that we just watched was just pre-recorded, and that is incredible. Again, not like for the pre-recorded twist, not my favorite twist, but I do think it's one of the better twists in the series, and it's very good for the movie itself, and it does wrap up the movie very well. That is it for positives. On to the negatives, and it's one negative, one pretty small negative. I don't like the flashy editing. It happens in the first few minutes of the movie, like right before the Venus flytrap closes, right about the timer, right before the timer hits 0. You see all of these flashy images, and it's kind of annoying. And it also happens a couple more times in the movie, throughout the movie too. It's not a big negative, but it's just something I notice, and I don't really like it. But again, it's like at most throughout the entire movie a minute worth of screen time. So in the end, I do think this is better than the first Saw. It's more engaging. It has more John Kramer in it, and there's a little more gore. So I certainly approve of Saw 2. Thanks for watching.